everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to go through and pick my July TBR. I have already done this, but the mood reader in me cannot and will not pick up any of the books in the TBR. So if you see me on any other channels, you'll know that I have a priority TBR because at the moment I am in the middle of a lot of series, so I am trying to get those down. Right now I'm at about 6 series left, but I am currently in the middle of reading at the moment the Insatiable series on book 2, and on Light Lark I'm on Nightbane, which is book 2 as well. So I am looking forward to getting those two, because there are trilogies at the moment, knocked off the list, and then we can move forward because I'm no longer as stressed as I was about the books. So I want to pick my TBR so that the mood reader in me can get excited. I was really feeling like I was in a book slump, and my friends and I decided that it would be a great idea to start a buddy read. So we're reading Shield of Sparrows, which came out on the 3rd of July, and that renewed my love of books. I was in a position where I didn't want to pick up the books. It felt like work, and I would rather watch booktube. So now I'm reading again, which is nice. So I thought it would be a great idea to redo my TBR. It is only the 6th of July, so it's not too far into the month, and I think that'll be a good idea for me to redo it and get on top of it. I have a TBR jar. It has a few prompts in here, a huge amount. They're not organised in terms of colour or anything like that. They're just a couple of prompts, only because I like picking out of a jar. If you have any prompts that you think would be good to add into the jar, just let me know in the comments below, and I'll add them in for next month. So I generally pick about 6 books because we're partway through July already, and I am already in the middle of 3 different books. I think we'll still pick 6, but I don't think I'll get to all of them. So let's see what the first choice is. So the first choice is a thriller. Right. So I already have, bear with me, my in-person book club picked The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes as this month's book club book. So I think I'm going to keep this one on my TBR and put that as the thriller. I have to say, I'm not too sure if this is going to be for me, but I do try to read all the book club books just because I like to expand if I can, and if this is something that I might like, I might pick up the series. But I've got it from my library rather than buying it because I'm not too sure it's going to be something that I'm going to love. So I thought rather than wasting money, I would get it from the library. I think it is also on Kindle Unlimited, but I might dual read it, which I do quite like to do. Book 1. So let's do another pick. So is the next one. It's the next book in a series, which is great because that means I can finish either Light Lark or the Insatiable series. Oh, what should I pick? I think I'm going to go for the 3rd in the Insatiable series, which I am reading on my Kindle. So I'll pop my Kindle on there to remind myself that that's what we're going with. So that's book number 2. Pick the 3rd one. So this one is booktuber TBR. So the purpose of this prompt is that I go through the booktubers that I really like to watch and subscribe to. For example, What Emily Reads and Bailey and all of those lovely girls and Laura. And see what they've picked for their TBR and see if I have any of the copies in physical form, and pick one of those. So let's have a look. So for booktuber TBR, I have had a look on booktube, and I've had a look at what Emmy Reads has on her TikTok and on her YouTube, because she is a feral book reader. She reads more than 12 books a month, so she has one on YouTube and one on TikTok. I have had a look, and I have Rose and Chains, the Waterstones exclusive edition, which I am really excited to get to. So I'm going to pick this one for my TBR, and I'm going to add it to the list. Number 4, let's see what we've got. Most anticipated TBR read. Which one am I going to pick for that? I have a lot that I really want to get to. Oh, I'm going to pick a couple of options, and then I picked a few for this prompt, and I'm still not sure which one I'm going to pick. So we've got Blood Over Bright Haven by M.L. Wang. I've heard nothing but good things about this book, and I bought the Broken Binding edition because it was gorgeous. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things, but it does intimidate me a little bit. I've also picked Heavenly Bodies by Amani Eru. Again, heard amazing things. And I have the Verily edition of this. And I really want to get to it, but I'm also really nervous. I've also picked City of Gods and Monsters by Kayla Edwards. I love an urban fantasy. Crescent City is one of my favourite reads, and maybe even my favourite top god tier read. And I've heard that this is a good one to get into if you're a fan of Crescent City. I've heard the MMC, Darien Castle, is to die for, and it's something I really do want to get into. So yeah, I picked this one as well. The Mindfuck series by S.D. Abbey. I haven't gone to this. I can't believe I still haven't gone to this. I've heard so many good things, and again I want to read it. So another one. And The Book of Asriel by Ambervina Cole. Again, amazing. I've heard the FMC is the morally grey one, and I just want to read it. What I think we're going to do is pick a further prompt to help narrow these 5 down, because I can't choose between any of these. One word title. None of them fit that. Well, I'll put that back in and we'll have another go. Book narrated by a man. I don't know if they're dual POV. Let's have a look. Like it's dual POV. As does the Mindfuck series. So City of Gods and Monsters looks like it's out. Heavenly Bodies also looks like it's out. As does Blood Over Brighthaven. So we've narrowed it down to 2. We have the Book of Asriel and the Mindfuck series. I think what I'll do is I'm going to go for the Mindfuck series. This has been on my CBR probably the longest out of these 2. And yeah, I don't want to add another series on top of everything else. Right now I can read this whole book and it will be the whole series done. So yeah, we'll go with the Mindfuck series. That's 4 and a 4.5. So moving on. Prompt number 5, non-fiction. I'm going to actually keep reading The Disabled Girl's Life, which I have on at the moment. I generally, alongside my fiction reading, I have one running at the same time, and I read a few pages a night, and I'm about 55% through with that, so that won't be completed by the end of July unless I put it on my TBR, so I'll keep that one as the non-fiction one. finally, last prompt. An author never read. Oh, so many that could go on here as well. But I am looking at the ones that I left from the previous prompts. And I think I'm going to put City of Gods and Monsters. This is one that I'm really, really, really excited to get to. So I think I'm going to go for it. We're going to pick City of Gods and Monsters by Kyle Edwards. So yeah, not a bad size TBR and some stuff that I'm really excited to get to. I will continue to read the series that I'm in the middle of because it got to a point where I was in the middle of about 20 different series and it was causing unnecessary stress. So yeah, I am wanting to get into them. I'll have more videos coming. I'm hoping to do 2 a month and then maybe increase as I get to grips with editing and everything to do with YouTube. So yeah, please like and subscribe if you like this video. I will be bringing along my library update. We're currently in my office, which has 2 of the Billy bookcases, but as you can see, I have some books here. There's not all my books, which don't fit on the bookshelf. In the room next door, we're turning that into a library. That's 4 Bully bookcases in it, and my husband is building those in. And I have a sofa arriving on Friday, so I'm really turning it into my reading room. So yeah, I will bring you a series. I might vlog that one. The videos you want to see from me, just let me know in the comments below. And yeah, thank you for watching.